Hi everyone!
Hi.
It's Friday and we work from the pool here at Transcendence on Fridays. So we are getting really intimate today with you guys, and we're going to have a discussion about self-love when we're working through old patterns. What we've noticed in TICA and just in our house and just our whole experience when we're working with our clients is that, you know, most everyone is working towards self-love, and self-love is where we need to be in order to be able to love others and love the world properly. Otherwise, you know, we're basically pouring from an empty cup. But how do we learn to love ourselves when we've been taught from a very young age that love hurts? And then we've basically observed that, practiced it, law of attraction has matched those frequencies, and then it keeps showing up and showing up and showing up over in everything. In our relationships, in our jobs, with our own perspective of our own bodies, of how we see ourselves, of how we see our spouses. And so programs actually are a filter system, and a filter system is going to change the way that you see and hear and feel frequencies and vibrations. So Susie could be sitting here right now telling me that she loves me. But if I have a belief system that love hurts, or that people have abandoned me, or I'm not worthy, or I'm not good enough, I'm actually not going to believe her, and I'm going to consider it condescending, or I'm going to feel like I can't trust her with that. And the story that I was telling everybody at the pool just recently was, you know, like for me in my childhood, it was very abusive household. People were very cruel to each other. There was a lot of neglect. But then everybody would get kissed goodnight, and everybody would get told they loved. My parents would say they loved me. And so I developed, you know, love is abuse very, very early. So when I went into my second and third 7-year cycles, I was looking for love. That's what we're doing. We're here for love. We are love. We feel separate from love after those first 7 years. But then what we do is we go search out what our love patterns are. And those love patterns are going to be basically the mimic of those first 7 years. So if dad wasn't around, that emotionally unavailable, that's what you considered love to be, because that's what you are. So you download those frequencies, and then you go search for those relationships that are basically going to let you down. And the best way to describe it is the whole like bad boy syndrome. Like, why is it that women love bad boys? Why is it that, you know, good men go for crazy women? Not any of us, but right, Frank? But it's like, how is that? How it works is basically we're seeking out what love has hurt in us, and so we're looking for someone who matches the frequency of what we download love actually being, and we're running a program. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to go over into the Quantum Life subscription group, and we're going to just have a group discussion with all these kids swimming here, and we're going to talk about like our experiences of like what it was like those first 7 years, and how we're working through our self-love patterns so that we can break that love hurts pattern, so that we may attract, because again, your point of attraction is buried in your belief system. So you will only attract what you're a vibrational match to, which means what you actually believe about yourself. And what you believe about yourself is not conscious, it's subconscious. Your conscious mind is like, I want the love of my life, I want the job of my dreams, I want the abundance, I want the health. And the subconscious is saying, love hurts, everyone abandons me, it's not fair, you know, nobody's there for me, people abandon and leave me, and then I'm obligated. So you're also returning that love hurts by you having to hurt others, because you have to grow away from them. And that's the thing I've noticed in the spiritual journey that we've all had to learn. We've all been programmed to be givers. We're really good at giving, and we're not that great at receiving. And so when we wake up and we realize that we have to start giving to ourselves, and we start having to love ourselves, what that aftershock is that we actually have to abandon people. We have to let people go. We have to change jobs. We have to disregard obligation. We have to have a change of heart. And then what happens is that program basically continues, because now love hurts means I love me, so that means I have to hurt you. And so it's a program that spirals. So we're going to head over there, and we're going to have just a group discussion, and we hope that you join us and interact with us, because we can see all your comments online. And we hope you have an awesome Friday like we are.